Hello, friends! Welcome back to another heartwarming and painful treatment mission carried out to treat a poor, large male elephant who was injured by a cruel gunshot. This poor animal in pain was first noticed by a villager who was passing by the paddy field. He soon informed the wildlife conservation officials about the poor animal. According to him, the elephant had been limping around the paddy field while stuffing food into its mouth. He also mentioned the elephant's back leg was not only swollen, but had a visible open wound. Based on the information, the officials realized that this elephant was in urgent need of help. With their expertise and knowledge in the field, they immediately recognized the severity of the situation. The wildlife conservation officials soon informed the veterinary officers regarding the incident. Then they rushed to the location with the equipment and the medicine they needed. After a closer inspection, the veterinarian observed a deep wound on the elephant's leg that had developed into an abscess. Based on the nature of the injury, he diagnosed it as likely caused by a gunshot. A bullet had pierced his thick skin, leaving him in pain and unable to keep up with his herd. Wild elephants' behavior is unpredictable. Therefore, safety measures should be taken before approaching them. To guarantee the treatment proceeds successfully, the doctor decides to sedate the animal. The necessary anesthetic dosage was injected intramuscularly using a tranquilizer gun. The veterinary doctor decides the appropriate dosage of these medications based on the elephant's body weight and health.
මිනිහට කියන්න විතරයි අහන්න දෙයක් නෑ. යකෝ මිනිහෙක් මරනවා වත්තක් ඇතුළේ ඌගෙන් අහහා යනවා නැති. සර් බලමු හිටවල තියෙන මොකක්ද කරන්නේ? සර් තුවාල තියෙන්නේ උඩ. ඒක බලලෙමු නේද? වැටුනොත් ගන්නද?
Even after waiting for about 15 minutes, the elephant didn't show clear signs of sedation. So the doctor decided to administer another dose of anesthetic. This is a necessary step to ensure the safety of both the elephant and the officials during the treatment. Now, after about 15 minutes, the elephant shows clear signs of sedation. So, an official gets closer to it to confirm that the creature is sedated. Yet the officials acted carefully and calmly to avoid any distraction or aggressive behavior from the elephant. This treatment mission is shared with you purely for educational, entertainment, and awareness purposes, to help shed light on wildlife rescue efforts, veterinary care, and the compassion shown towards suffering wild animals in need. This might lead us to a crucial educational question. How can we identify and confirm the elephant is sedated? There are a few obvious symptoms and side effects to look for. The penis erection and the elephant may pass urine. The head bends forward while the trunk reaches the ground. The elephant remains motionless with flapping ears, and leaving the food stuffed in the mouth. The main veterinary doctor, who is a wildlife medical specialist, examined the swelling area closely. They also confirmed the gunshot injury has caused a deep infection, resulting in a pus-filled abscess. Because of the massive size of the elephant, there is a huge risk of injury if the elephant loses its balance with the sedation. So the officials try and turn the elephant to its side to make the treatment process easier. But this attempt was unsuccessful. Now it's time to treat the pus-filled abscess on the elephant's wound. Please note, the following footage shows a real medical procedure on the elephant's injured leg. While it is an important part of the healing process, some viewers may find it sensitive. At first, the elephant's eyes were covered using a cloth to make sure the elephant doesn't see the officials roaming around it, because that could be a huge risk to the officials and the animal. The hydrogen peroxide, a disinfectant solution, is used to clean the wound. A syringe was used to inject it into the wound. The primary objective of this technique is to clean the wound and remove any pus or necrotic tissues. This chemical solution is extremely important in medicinal settings, especially for treating infections and encouraging wound healing. The officer was using forceps and cotton wool to clean the wounded area more deeply. This process is carried out until the wound is completely cleaned. While the treatment was being carried out, the elephant lost its balance and began to fall. Falling on the side could have affected the treatment process, so the officers and the gathered villagers helped the elephant stay in a standing position. This process is really challenging because of the huge size of the animal, the aggressive behavior of wild elephants, and the limited facilities available in the forest. Now, antibiotics, multivitamins, painkillers, ivermectin, and anti-inflammatory drugs are injected intramuscularly, based on the elephant's body weight and health condition. Now the elephant falls on the ground. The officials confirmed the elephant's trunk was safe so he could breathe easily. Then, as the final step to treat the wound, Negasan powder and povidone iodine solution is applied onto the cleaned wound. Now the required dosage of atropine is injected through the elephant's ear vein. Atropine is injected through the ear vein to support the elephant's heart and respiratory functions during sedation or anesthesia. But why is this step carried out? Atropine is a medicine that helps maintain the heart rate stable and prevents excessive salivation. When animals are sedated, particularly large ones like elephants, they may experience a slow heart rate or breathing problems. Administering atropine helps reduce these risks and ensures the elephant remains stable throughout the treatment. A blood sample is collected to investigate the elephant's condition more deeply and determine the correct treatment process for the future. They took every possible step to save the elephant's life. After completing all required procedures, the veterinarian decided to revive the elephant. The revival drug was injected in the elephant's ear vein. And that has brought us to the end of this treatment session. A ranger officer was allocated to monitor the elephant's condition. The quick action of the villager helped save this poor life. We would like to thank the kind villager for informing us about the elephant at the correct time, the dedicated veterinary doctor, supportive veterinary staff members, the wildlife conservation officials who have been working tirelessly, and all the others, including all the kind villagers who were involved in this sensitive rescue mission. Make sure to give a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, and share this video with your friends. And don't forget to write your thoughts about the video in the comments section below.
Come on, come on,